Oh man, you guys have got to be tired of the same old shit, man. You got, I know. It's the crap that makes me just cringe, man. Like, you really got to start asking yourself, what, if anything, of value are you getting out of a lot of these channels at this point? Like, what? What are you learning? What's making you better as an investor? Um, shit like that. Is it helping you? Or is it stealing your most valuable commodity away from you, which is your time? Just so much, like, what do we got? Like the seventh time that a different country's currency has stumped the AMC community? You, like, for real? Seriously? You guys have not figured that out yet. Haven't figured out yet that the American dollar isn't used everywhere around the world, and different currencies are going to show different numbers. It's crazy. This is for real. Like the eighth time this shit's happened or something. And there's another 30 videos out today explaining it again. The same videos over and over and over and over. And like I said, the market as a whole has kind of turned. It was rough in July for a lot of stocks and into August, but if you were watching some of the right ones, you could have made a pretty penny if you weren't just focused solely on AMC and its downward fucking movement. But yeah, just, start doing that. Please start doing that. I mean, if you're out here looking for entertainment or whatever, then fine. If that is that the value you're getting, if that's the value you're getting from some channels, it's the entertainment value, cool, But I feel like if you are turning to YouTube at this point to make money, then, if you're not learning something about the market or learning about a potential play that you should look into to see if it's a good investment that could make you money, then, I mean, you're just wasting your time, in my opinion. We're on a rocky era heading into Q4 for the market. So many things that could tip this market in the wrong direction. Just a lot. Just the straw that's going to break the camel's back is falling. And no one knows if a gust of wind is going to come along and blow it off into somewhere else. It's not going to land on this camel's back, or if it's going to land on it and crush it. And people aren't paying attention. They're just not paying attention. So you need to be doing everything you can to make sure your investments are solidified and they're in the right place, and that if some shit looks like it's about to go down, you're able to get out. One thing I've stopped doing is investing every dime that I have in my account. I used to make sure all my money in my account was working at any one time. Well, that's harder to manage, for one. And it's dangerous, too. Because shit could all start tanking at the same time, and you're trying to get out of one, and you've got 5, 6 other positions that are also tanking, and you can't get out of those, so you're trying to get out of this one. And taking smaller positions in things is something I've learned I need to do more. Test the waters first, and if it starts making money, cool. Then you can add to it, and you can always add to it. No big deal there, but just make sure you guys are getting some sort of substance, some sort of value from whatever you're watching, whoever you're watching. 'Cause that shit's just crazy to me. I mean, you already know what my channel's about and what I'm about. I'm just interested in helping people, especially those affected by AMC in a negative way. And, help people not make the mistakes I made, getting sucked into that type of horse shit, and be a grounded voice in the market with all things, with AMC and GME and all the other places you could be making money. Um, I think that my time and my skill set is better suited doing this type of stuff now for my subs, giving you more value, actual value, rather than entertainment. Um, Giving you some substantial knowledge that you can take with you and utilize in your trading strategy for the next day in the future. Uh, so just really, again, really just want to help do my part to create and educate, retail investors. Have a gigantic team of intelligent investors that I know got my back like I got theirs. Like, we're not a hedge fund like that, but we have the potential to be the adverse of a hedge fund. Very similar in all the ways of a hedge fund, but we're not doing shit maliciously, and we can stop them. We can stop them when they decide they want to start doing dumb shit. So, you guys know what I'm trying to say. So I think you know what I'm trying to say. um, anyway, shout out to Matt. Thank you for sending me that article, but I appreciate that. I myself personally am not a gigantic fan of Seeking Alpha just because I've seen a lot of the garbage they've put out in regards to GME and AMC and shit like that. I've seen their fudness firsthand. But again, and that's one thing other people don't understand, is these guys are typically used to writing articles about fundamentally sound stocks and professional investing and shit like that. And then all of a sudden retail comes around and now their editors are like, I need you to write a fucking article about this stock. And they're just like, man, fuck that. Why? Why? Why are you making me write about this crazy shit that has nothing to legitimately do with fundamental professional trading? So, I always try to look at it from, the other side. But that is one thing that they are technically fairly good at, evaluating stocks professionally. I do not like that. I don't like that they wrote that article and then a month later this happened. That I don't like. That seems like very Seeking Alpha-y to me, that would happen. But I'm going to start digging into the quarterly earnings. I'm going to see if there's any actual merit to this class action lawsuit now, claiming that Kplt was misleading with their earnings and all that shit. I doubt it. I'm fairly certain all of this was just a huge short play. That's what the class action lawsuit was for, because that is an ingredient in a short play. They do it all the time. But I'm going to dig into it because this may very well be a unicorn here. This may be not only a short squeeze, but an actually fundamentally sound long play. I might pop my warrant cherry on this stock. I very well may. I might give me some. I might. I don't know, but it's that article and you, Matt, sir, have prompted me to dive into this looking for more than just the short squeeze that I saw that had a potential for, but the actual fundamental value of it. And if it's legit, not only is that going to be an even bigger catalyst for driving a short squeeze, but my God, I mean, that's a unicorn. That is a fucking unicorn. A fundamentally sound stock with great earnings that is projected to be sitting, $30, $40 right now, super undervalued when it was at $13 in July. And a squeeze that could easily push this shit up to like 50, 60, no problem. And if it's got fundamental value and regular investors and on top of retail pouring into this thing, like that may be a completely different driving factor for how I am currently invested in Kplt. So I'm going to do the hard work on that end. The brain work that goes into a lot of this shit. And since this is a play that I have, brought up to my subscriber base, anything that I find out about it will also be brought to your attention because this is a community play. And that is what it is. So anything I find out, I do not. You don't have to pay me or anything for it. It's just, I gave y'all this play, and if there's any more meat on this bone, I'm going to make sure you get that information as well. If I change my trading strategy in it, you are going to know that as well. So yeah, just bringing that to you all's attention. Thank you again, Matt. I appreciate that very, very much. Like I said, I've only been watching this for about a month, and it was only for the short squeeze play. I look at these things, I look at these gigantic moves, and I'm like, that looks fishy. So we'll see. We'll see what I come up with. But yeah, just wanted to put that out there, and I hope you guys had a great 3-day weekend, and hope you're excited for tomorrow. I'm super excited. I cannot wait to see what the hell's going down in the market. Can't wait to see what this week is like. I will check back in with you guys maybe this evening if I find out some juicy information early on about this. But I got some schoolwork to do first, and that's going to dictate whether, I have a lot of time to dive into this or not. If anybody else that, has wrinkles in their brain wants to dig into this a bit, look at its earnings reports and see what's been going on with it in the last 365 days, and you want to share that information with me, you got my email. I would appreciate it. That would be awesome. Or you can drop it in the comment section, whatever. But my email is always in the description down below now, so feel free to send it there. That would be the preferred method. But if you want to write a book in the comments section, I'm not going to be mad at you. But just remember, YouTube does not like me having comments or communicating with you all. So you all leave me comments all the time that I never get to see because they don't like me. So emailing me would be the safer option. All right, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to do this fucking work because I'm kind of excited to dig into this some more. Like I said, this was already my baby for a short play, and now this might be twins, maybe even triplets. So I will get back to y'all. I'm out.